Yeah. Well, well. Cold room, cold floor, photo on the table, shoes by the door, silence feel fatal. They say wait, they say law, they say time heals. Time froze here, I don't know what time feels. 2 plates set, one stays cold. One story ends, one stays told. No sleep, no rest, replay the scene, frame by frame. What did I miss, what did I mean? Trust the system, that's what they said. I watched it crawl while she lay dead. Slow hands, slow steps, slow defend. Clock kept moving, she hit the end. What we protect, what we defend. Same world, but it depends. Same line drawn, different ends. Same truth bends through different lens. Yeah, first badge on. Still felt clean, thought I knew what justice means. Protect people, that's the line. Not the forms, not the signs, man in front, hands tight shake. Grip so hard like cuss might break. Voice gets low, eyes don't rest. Something cracked inside his chest. I don't know if it's him or me. Line gets thin, hard to see. Rules stay still, people don't. Say we can, but maybe won't. Different ground we stand. Different past in our hand. Different pain, different weight. Different call, different fate. Different field we defend. Different point where we been, what we protect. In the end, same world seen through different lens. What we protect. In the end, same world seen through different lens. Large frame, build a hole, cut the heat, lose control. Seen revenge, start as one. Turn to 2, then 10, then none. We don't pick, we enforce. Stay on track, stay the course. Bend it once, it bends again. Small cracks growing to the end. Logic first, feeling last. Future built on broken past. Hold the line, that's the code. Even when it overloads, what we protect, what we defend. Same world, but it depends. Same line drawn, different ends. Same truth bends through different lens. West. Found a man, not by chance. Need pull me in, no second glance. He still breathes, she is gone. That's the scale, I'm standing on. No more years, no more wait. I don't want the quarter date. Want it now, want it straight. Balance press against the weight. Hands don't shake, voice don't rise. Just one truth behind my eyes. You call it law, I call it in. You draw a line, I break a bend. Different ground we stand. Different paths in our hands. Different pain, different weight. Different call, different fate. Different field we defend. Different point where we been, what we protect. In the end, same world seen through different lens. What we protect. In the end, same world seen through different lens. Don't do this, take a breath. One more step, leads to death. Cross that line, no way back. One small move, full collapse. I step in, split the space. 2 sides locked, face to face. Between guns, between lines, between wrongs, with no right. Voice cut sharp, tension climbs. Every second, splits in time. No clean path, no clean win. Every choice, a deeper sin. Different ground we stand. Different past in our hands. Different pain, different weight. Different call, different fate. Different fear we defend. Different point where we been, what we protect. In the end, same world seen through different lens. What we protect. In the end, same world seen through different lens. Weapon up, distance set. Order hang, not spoken yet. Pressure bills, in the chest. Heartbeat loud, no rest. See the boy in his face, see the man, time erase. This the line, this the turn, once it breaks, no return. Finger tight, vision shakes. One small move, everything breaks. Silence cracks in the sound, truth falls flat to the ground. Different ground we stand. Different past in our hands. Different pain, different weight. Different call, different fate. Different fear we defend. Different point where we been, what we protect. In the end, same world seen through different lens. What we protect. In the end, same world seen through different lens.